Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a budget M4A1 here in Escape from Tarkov. Guys, do me a favor, man, make sure you're dropping a like on this video here today, and of course, make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Let's hop right into this one. So, first thing we need is an M4. A normal M4A1 is going to cost you about 900 USD from Peacekeeper. 896. You can also get one on barter. I wouldn't recommend this one though because you're going to need a lot of CPU fans. But 896. So if we do 896, going to be an equivalent of 96,000 rubles for Peacekeeper. On the open market, you're going to be finding M4A1s at a whole wide variety of price ranges. A 100/100 normal one seems to be in the 66,000 range, but we'll say 60 to 80,000 is a good range for M4A1s right now. So where are we going to start? We're going to start with mechanic level 2, and we're going to go ahead and pick up just the base receiver of an M4A1. It's going to be on the list here somewhere. It's right here for 20,605 rubles. So that's where we're going to start. So we need to make up about 40,000 more in other attachments so we can kind of be in par with what the normal price range is on the open market. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to check out Fence, and that might be a little surprising to you. We're going to go to weapons. We're going to see if he has any ADARs or STMs. So Fence has plenty of ADARs right now, but they're a little expensive. 40K. That's not really what we're looking for. See if he has any STMs. He does not. So the next thing we're going to do is go to the flea market. If you can find some ADARs for a lot cheaper than 40K on the flea market, or STMs for, I think it's like under 25K, that's going to be pretty good. So ADARs on the open market, that's what I'm talking about right there. We have one with a 30 rounder here, no muzzle. We have a sight right here. We have no magazine. And then we have one right here that doesn't have a mag or anything. Here's a little bit cheaper one with a 20-round magazine. So that's 20,000. So our M4A1 right now is going to cost us roughly 41,000 rubles. So let's head down here. Let's grab the M4A1. So what we're going to do is strip all the attachments off of this ADAR. And we're going to go ahead and throw them on the M4A1. And what this is going to basically do for us is give us a fully functional M4A1. So now, or the next step, I should say, in converting your M4A1 to make it a little bit better is actually selling this ADAR, getting a little bit of money back. So we're going to go ahead and sell that to either mechanic or fence, whoever wants to buy it. So we'll see if the durability, it's not high enough for mechanics. So we're going to sell that to fence. So it's going to only get us 928 rubles. That is rough. So we're still about 40K into this M4A1. The next thing we're going to do is pick up an STM. So the STM right here, as you guys can see, is going to be 16,000. So we were at 40. Now we're at about 56,000 rubles. So we're going to bring this STM down here. And we are going to throw on some of these attachments instead. So we're going to go ahead and take off the ADAR wood stock. We mainly bought the ADAR for the barrel. That is the main reason that we went ahead and bought that ADAR. So we'll see some of these other attachments. So the ADAR charging handle is going to give us nothing, and the Colt one is going to give us nothing. All right, we actually had a nice little flashlight on there too for a little bit of bonus profit, but that's not what we're here for. So we're going to go ahead and take the A2 and throw it on our pistol grip. Then we're going to take the ADAR buffer tube out. We're going to go ahead and throw the STM buffer tube and the GL core stock on our M4A1. And then we're also going to take that STM handguard and throw that on our M4A1. We have to go ahead and change out our gas block. So go ahead and throw that STM on. So we had an iron sight that came with our STM. We also have another one here on the STM, the rear sight. So we wanted to take off the A2 rear sight. We can go ahead and throw that on as well. And then, so the last thing we need for this M4A1 is actually going to be a gas block, which is super cheap. You can get the MK12 for, I think, what is it? I want to say like 2,000 rubles. We'll do a link search here on our barrel. And yeah, it's right. It's 5K. So right here, 5K. And I will have to put the total price that we're in on this M4 on screen for you guys as soon as I can find our gas block. Right here it is, the MK12. So we'll move that right here. And now we have a fully functional M4A1. And I want to give you the stats on this M4 so you can compare it to a normal M4A1. Also, the total price of this M4A1 will be on screen right now, or a rough estimate of the price, probably to the nearest 1,000. It's just going to make things easier, but that will be on screen. Let's check out the stats. So the stats of this M4A1, we do have a 20-round magazine in there, which is going to give us an ergo boost, so keep that in mind when looking at our ergo. We're at 68 ergo, we're at 87 vertical recoil, and 239 horizontal recoil. So comparing our stats, the ergo on our homemade M4 is going to be 16 ergonomic higher, and if we take off 3 for the magazine and maybe another 3 for a 30 rounder, I'm not sure if the 30 rounders are going to give you a -3 or not, but we'll just say it's 10 erg higher just for a very, very generous amount. It's going to be 10 ergonomics higher after you put a 30 rounder on there. And then the vertical recoil, we're doing 3 better on our homemade one because this one's a 90. Our homemade one was 87. And then on our horizontal recoil, our homemade M4 is 8 horizontal better. This one's 247. Our other one was 239. And not to mention that we have a better gas block. We have a better looking M4. It just looks dope, man. That we can go and throw a laser on. You can throw on some more. They only cost you, a couple thousand rubles. So we go to the STM9 here and we actually do a link search. You can see it's going to cost you 1,762 rubles, and then another 2.5 is going to cost you another 2K. So you can throw some lasers and flashlights on there, and you just have way better of an M4A1 doing it this way. It's a little more tedious. You have to buy an ADAR so you can get that barrel, and then you have to buy the STM for some even better attachments. But now, look what else we can do. We have all this other shit left. So we had that total cost of the M4, but we still have all of this that we can sell. And if you really want to get all the extra cash out, make sure you're taking that magazine out of the STM and unloading the ammo and everything like that. Just getting all of the extra profit. We'll keep the flashlight off to the side because you're not typically going to find one of those. We'll sell everything back to mechanic and see how much of a rebate that we're going to get. So after it's all said and done, we're getting a 20,000 ruble rebate based off all the other attachments. So now we have this M4A1, which total cost after everything will be on screen. You're getting a better M4A1, and you are not spending anywhere close to the 60 to 80,000 that you're getting for a worse M4A1. Hopefully you guys learned something in today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, sponsors and equipment in the description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm out. One more thing, guys, before the video does end. If you have any other weapon hacks like this one here today and you want me to make a video about them, just drop them down in the comments. I can certainly check it out. Also, if you guys like to see these money guides and these ways to save money, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Sometimes when I talk about a certain item that's used for a craft or a barter that's really cheap, when I make these kind of videos that save or make people money, they're going to buy out a lot of them and the price is going to go up and it's not going to be as profitable, or you're not going to save as much money. So having those notifications on is going to allow you to get the most bang for your buck being subscribed to my channel. I appreciate all the support lately, guys. We have been killing it with the new subscribers. Thank you to all the new viewers who are sticking around. It's going to be it for today, though. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one.